carbon monoxide, the ghostly gas. Hi, I am Tammy with TNT Grace and Grit, and today we're talking about carbon monoxide, the odorless gas, and your carbon monoxide detectors and where to place them at. First things first, let's do something with this hair. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I think I'll hang on to my seat. It's kind of chilly in here. As ghost people, we get kind of cold because we don't have nobody to keep us warm. Okay, done with the stupid jokes. Most people will buy one of these, place it in some spot in their home, and forget about it. And the worst thing is, if it's in the wrong spot, then it won't be able to detect that odorless, ghostly gas and to let you know if it's around. So don't make that mistake. Did you know that your carbon monoxide detector actually has an expiration date? That's one thing I didn't know either, but I have found out. And then on the back, it will either show the date that it was manufactured or the date that it expires, and it will tell you either or. Like this has the batch date on it down here on the bottom, which shows January of 2025. I'm sorry, July 2025. So they have an expiration date of 5 to 7 years. I always tend to go on the side of caution, so I go with 5 years. I'm going to go 5 years with this one. Like I said, I just found out that they had an expiration date. So I don't know how many people know this and don't know this. So I want to pass this along. And then I also wrote on the front of it, July 30, and then I covered it with tape so that it can't get rubbed off. This is the one that goes in our bedroom. So by or on July 2030, I will replace this carbon monoxide with a new one because I would rather know that I could have 2 more years on it, but you don't know for a fact. So I want to go ahead and err on the side of caution and replace this on July 2030. Another myth buster is that most people, including myself, thought that these were supposed to be 3 to 4 feet off the ground, but the actual placement is 5 foot to eye length. But to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense because what if the person is 6 foot or 7 foot tall? So yeah, I'm gonna go with 5 foot off the ground. And so this means that mine needs to be moved up a little bit from the wall from where I had it placed at. And I will take a picture and pop that in here somewhere. Let me move this down. I'll put it in right here so you can see where ours is placed at in our bedroom. In each bedroom, make sure to place these 10 to 15 feet from each bedroom door. You need to put one on each level of your home, including the garage and basement. Don't forget these areas especially. 4 dead zones in your home to keep these away from: your bathroom and your furnaces. 10 to 15 feet away from these 2 areas. Also, make sure to avoid vents or your ceiling fans. And never ever hide them behind curtains or tall cabinets or tall furniture. So today, make sure to take 5 minutes and check your batch date on the back. And then on the front, make sure to write your date of when that you need to replace it. If you want to go with the 7 years, that's totally up to you. But again, it's 5 to 7 years that they are good for. This is how you test to see if they're working. It will show you the numbers. And if it does this beep, 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 at any time, go and read what your numbers say. Make sure you know your numbers. 0 is what you want it to read, always. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know down in the comments what you learned today from this learning thing. Can you teach me something about it? Because I'm always willing to learn. I don't think anybody's ever too old to learn, ever. I love you from the bottom of my pea-picking heart. Remember to always be beautiful. Bye for now, and peace out for Johnny.